fill up the stands there on Saturdays. And of course, we're the real Tiger school, unlike LSU and Auburn. We proved that this past year. We're the best. There's a lot of passion there, obviously, to be tapped into, and so our focus is to ask them just to shine a spotlight on what the university is already doing through Tigers for Tigers. So essentially the idea is not to ask them for any money, because we know Auburn needs a lot of money to pay Cam Newton and other players. But so we want to let them know it's not asking for money, and what we just want to do is to link it up to what Tigers for Tigers is doing. And this is just an idea in the planning stage, but to put Clemson versus Extinction potentially on the open dates on the schedule. So on all the schedules, they could just put Clemson versus Extinction and have a link to Tigers for Tigers website. You know, all across the nation, they look at Clemson, LSU, Auburn's football schedules, Missouri's, and it can go to what the university is doing. And as Louis Gregor was saying too, you know, that's an awesome opportunity for the athletic department to team up in a positive way with the university and say, hey, look at our students are doing, look what the athletic department's doing to support what our students are doing. And again, it's something that wouldn't cost them any money, just huge publicity, because calling the senators and stuff, I mean, if you got those hundreds of thousands of fans going to the schedule, clicking on that link, see what Clemson versus Extinction or something like that is, reading about Tigers for Tigers, saying, you know, my guy had no ideas what's going on. I'm just convinced that more fans like myself don't want their mascot to be something that's caged up like a gamecock. You know, it won't be something that's alive and wild. So just trying to tap in that passion. So think about that and what you can add to it. And you know, one idea too, y'all committed to Organization 1 maybe, that Bono started. You know, they have a great slogan. It's like, don't give us your money, necessarily, just give us your voice. And so, you know, pitching this athletic department, saying, look, it's just the voice we're asking for. So, you know, get those fans just a slight percentage of them. Calling Lindsey Graham, writing those letters. We already have a letter typed up for Lindsey Graham. And that would be huge, you know. And then obviously you are asking for donations somewhere on there too, so just that traffic coming through will gradually help bring in more money and support what Giants doing and those kind of things as well. So I think it's just such a good idea that the athletic department just has to eventually get involved, because they don't want somebody like us to come in their office 5-10 years from now, and instead of asking, what are you going to do, we're going to have to ask, you know, why didn't you do anything? You know, how do you feel about your mascot being extinct now? They don't want to deal with that, so the light bulb's going to come on, I feel, and you know, like the coalition finally happened. I think we're getting closer to pulling in some of that. It's cool we got a mascot with us here today, actually.
Yeah.
All right. But when the documentary's done, hopefully we're going to try to maybe get on ETV, if y'all can think of other places to maybe get the documentary on. Just brainstorm y'all committee meetings about what could happen with that, and that kind of stuff. Take film festivals and that kind of thing. So that's all I have to say. But 3 things for the speakers. Before the speakers leave, the main speakers, if you could come find me, because we want to get you on camera doing more of a formal interview, just basically the live line of what you're about, what you support, you know, just a few sentences, and then what you think about the National Coalition and your hope for the future. Because I really think we want to, you know, there is hope, and I think we want to get that message out about the hope that you have and how it is attainable. So if all the speakers, you just be sure to see me before you leave at some point, just go outside real quick and get that. And then the student groups too, we're going to do a little more informal with y'all, just handheld mic and ask y'all some questions out front. So we'll be pulling y'all aside maybe during one of the committee meetings, that kind of stuff. Talk a little trash about football tradition. Just keep that in mind. So appreciate it. Thank y'all so much.